Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Harold from One Love Television. This is a little disclaimer of my backlog. A lot of the material you will see here is months or a year or even a year and a half. Hopefully not 2 years, but it's been a long journey to get back to being able to edit and release. And this one and many others will reflect about events and activities that are now in the past, but I hope you will enjoy, because again, I'm trying to move forward and get back into what I love, and that is sharing good content and good material of whatever it's related with in this video. So thank you for your patience. Thank you for supporting One Love TV. I am going to be on TikTok more, doing live feeds and creating material there, as well continue on with the vlogs on YouTube and sharing on all platforms. But please go to the link in the info section, which shares all the links and how you could support One Love Television. We are a very independent project for a very long while, since YouTube started. And yeah, thank you for watching and supporting. Aloha and one love.
Drop that.
Yo, what up, KRS-One? You checking out One Love TV. Keep it locked.
Everyone, this is Harold from One Love TV. Today I'm heading to Estes Park, Colorado for the NOCO Hemp Expo. It's Northern Colorado, that's what it stands for, and it's a hemp expo and symposium. Been busy, so I'm only going to go for the last 2-3 hours of the event, cover it, and meet up with my friend Summer, who is part owner of the Environmental Textiles, which is a hemp textile distributor, and her mother was the pioneer of forming the hemp industry in China, and is also working in helping to define and reform the hemp as in cloth textile farming and community in North America and Canada.
Alright guys, I made it here. Like I said, I work another job, so I'm up pretty late, but I had to come. I'm here at the event center in Estes Park. You can't see that much. We'll throw in some stuff related with Estes, but for right now we're going in here. So the NOCO Hemp Expo, this is the exhibition area, and all their sponsors, and some of their volunteers. Woo! All right, so this is the exhibition hall. So the thing that when I mention to people around me that I'm going to Hemp Expo, the first thing they think is cannabis. It is cannabis, but not the THC cannabis. This is the industrial version of marijuana that is focused on basically industrial hemp. Everything that was before things became illegal was made into various textiles, products that people used to use for building to medicines and whatnot. So I'm just gonna be like scanning some things and showing you guys. Yo, okay, so here I am at Pasante's Home Food Service and I just met this guy. What's your name?
My name is Nick. I'm with Pasante's. I'm a salesman for them. We do bulk home food delivery. We sell steaks, pork, lamb, poultry, 12 different types of wild-caught seafood. Today we're just giving away these little meat packages. We're going to sample some of our products. It's all free to enter, free to get. Just get to taste out some of the stuff where you have to spend your money.
Right on. What's the website?
Website? That's going to be Pasante's HomeFoodServices.com right there. Our phone number's right down the bottom. I'll give you that too. You got to take one because I'm on video.
All right, man.
You want a
Thanks.
chicken sausage set while you're up here?
Yeah, might as well. Might as well try to test this. Okay, to me. All right, so Josh, right?
Nick.
Hey, Nick.
Yeah.
Sorry, yo.
Two basic names, man.
Hey, so you're giving me some sausage?
Yeah, it's a sun-dried tomato basil. It's all made in-house, collagen casing.
Nice. I don't normally eat sausage, but it's good.
Yeah, appreciate
Thank
that,
you, man. All right. I'm starting to scan some more. So I'm just gonna go and quickly show you guys all the different stuff.
I'll be in contact with you. Yeah.
Walk right in. Yeah, as long as you got a sample.
All hemp? Nice, I'll be back. Love you guys.
on what it is that you want to do. And so as you connect with your body, mind, and spirit, as I told you earlier, and if you can understand some of the terpene profiles of cannabis, which you can actually identify with your nose, and you don't even need a label to do that. While they can be helpful, you know, you can really use your own senses to be able to pick up these certain identifications, and through that, you can consume something that's really going to enhance your experience opposed to take away from your experience. And so through that, that's just some intentionality that you're using and you're communing with this plant is in that sort of way. And so by, you know, the art of cannabis consumption, this is what I'm talking about. It is using and consuming cannabis in a way that is going to connect you with your body, that's going to be able to allow you to explore your consciousness, but that's also going to allow you to identify these certain types of feelings while also understanding your body, mind, and soul makeup, so you can really use your experience of being high to have it as a benefit for whatever it is that excites you in life. And a lot of times that's not even smoking at all, you know, and that's another way of understanding of, you know, the check-ins, which we're going to get into momentarily. You know, this is what I like to call the 7 check-ins. You know, maybe you should consume, maybe you shouldn't consume at all. But it's like, check in with your body, check in with your mind. What is your goal? Why are you consuming? It's so interesting of like, what is our why? You know, so many people are just like, you know, even here, you know, someone's just like, you know, tries to hand me a pin and hit it. I'm like, oh, I'm good. And he's like, why wouldn't you want to? And I was like, well, why not? What is that why? And then check out what you said, you know, if you're an artist and you want to really enhance your artwork, don't, you know, don't up here and then like drive a car.
What's the good part about it?
That's a good question. I can't answer that. I know the benefits of reishi, but I can't tell you what the anodynamic is. Oh, what are the benefits?
Hey guys, I'm here at the Hemp Ice Cream with 2 of my favorite people in the whole world. So actually, I'm here with Doss and Lane of Hemp Ice Cream. What's up, guys? You guys, you're like my family.
Well, we're here to start your day off right. We're a little late in the day, but we'll start it off right anyway. We have the Hemp Ice Cream.
And you've been making these for quite a while. I remember back in the day when I was a student at CU, you were selling like cookies
Without the ice cream.
Without the ice cream.
Yeah.
For a very long time, way before legalization happened.
Well, there's no cannabinoids in the hemp ice cream. And somebody said there may be 10,000 things that you can make from the hemp plant, but nobody can make ice cream.
And then these are all your flavors. Check it out, guys. Mocha mint, vanilla, jasmine flower, mango love, double Dutch chocolate. I love double Dutch chocolate. And how are you guys doing in this world, like in the hemp industry?
Oh yeah, this is such an exciting time. We just began planning on a 6-acre hemp farm that we're living at.
Nice.
Yeah.
Really?
And so I trashed out the clothes that I was going to wear. And so all I had was my lab apron.
Wow.
And so that's how I am here.
Are you going to grow industrial hemp or CBD or both?
We're planting 20 to 40 pounds per acre, which is a very tight growth in order to provide a demonstration of the ability of the weed plant to overcome the weed infestation that we have. We've got a lot of red stem figweed, and so a heavy planting is our alternative to using herbicides in order to bring down the weeds. So it lets us continue on our organic production path.
Wow, that's really cool. Like, that is actually something I would love to come and visit sometime in the future. Those things.
Oh, that's great. We'll work you real hard.
Would love to see you guys in action. I've seen you guys in the kitchen, in the festivals, cat shows, and now here at the Hemp Expo.
Yeah, we're getting ready to have a meeting with Governor Paulus and one of his aides about our concerns about the furtherance of the wonderful foods from the hemp seed.
Right on. All right, so we got a website for anybody that wants to get some. These are available at some stores, right?
Yeah, we're at Lolita's Market in Boulder and El Dorado Market and Old Town Co-op in Fort Collins and Beavers Market and of course Cottonwood Hot Springs, where you go to spoil yourself ready.
And the Allmart in Alma.
Right on, right on.
Mhm.
So guys, see.
Hemp!
Oh, hooray.
Eat hemp!
All right, support these guys.
All right, guys, so I'm scanning some more. Tribal Lights Convergence Wellness Festival. Okay, this is a festival happening. I'm sure it's like an expo, conference, who knows. Get some info. Yeah, we got all kinds of art here. Anything related, art is always involved. So I guess this is on. Artists are always involved in the counterculture movement, and yes, hemp is still part of the counterculture movement. Matt Collins,
Steph Curry.
Matt Collins artist. So,
Obviously, the smaller ones, it's harder. The bigger it is, it's faster. The bigger ones take a lot longer. I mean, when you show you how quick they work,
alright guys, so I'm here and I'm gonna talk to these two artists really quick, so yeah.
Hey, here we are. We're checking out these two artists. Some are artists organics, Tyler Wilkes, artists, some are arts organics. I guess you're part of this collective.
Well, right now we're a few of the artists using organics, much less hemp in our art, in our oil paintings. No one else has done it for 100+ years. So we're bringing
like hemp canvas?
Hemp canvas, but hemp seed oils for oil painting was written out of history, like a lot of hemp products. So we're some of the first generation of oil painters to bring hemp back into the oil painting lexicon. Handmade paints, and we'll work on making hemp seed oil paints at some point. But,
So to get certain colors, you have other people mix in the color? Or
you can use normal oil paint, or we can make our own, but you've got to have a vehicle, some way for the oil paint to move. So this is what we mix into oil paints to make luminous, brilliant, translucent color effects. In our
and
work.
that's some of these paintings?
Yeah, a lot of this stuff is from our own oils, and
been testing them out for a while now.
So,
David's the
as
creator.
artists, you use yourself?
I'm Tyler Wilkes. This is some of my work back here. Wilkes here. This is David's piece. So yeah.
Nice. A lot of like nature, traditional.
Yeah, very, very traditional. I trained in the old tradition, master techniques. Went over to Italy, spent about 4 years studying the old masters.
Oh, Italy.
Bring them back.
Old school.
So, yeah.
You went straight to like Europe and everything.
Yeah.
Right on. That's cool, man. And we got your website. And then
Cool.
hey, I'm David Heskin, oil painter for life, and I still study a lot of traditions. I got a master's in traditional arts, but coming from a different angle, came up through the visionary art world, but we arrive at a lot of similar technical agreements between what we do, and yeah, the artists deserve better than what they've been able to get in our lifetime so far. So
this is all you work.
this is me. I I wear a million different artistic hats. This is painting with hemp seed oil on hemp canvas. And that piece is a painting of hemp with hemp on hemp. And it might be a little tongue-in-cheek, but it's the first of its kind in a century. So bringing it back.
Yeah, I know you from the visionary art community.
Exactly. Older days, for sure,
like,
for sure.
Basically that kind of stuff, which is very intricate, like very like detailed psychedelics, or people even started thinking psychedelics then.
It's true. It's true. Yeah, we're ahead of the curve, but you know, hemp seed oil paint is an idea whose time has come. So
this is the main website.
Yeah, organicoilpainting.com.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
See ya.
You guys are both Colorado.
Yep.
Yeah, represent.
Her Many Voices. Yo, y'all. So I'm here with
Alicia Fall of Her Many Voices Foundation.
Nice. And this is your spot, your business, and also your organization?
Yes, it is my organization. We just celebrated 15 years last month, March 2nd. And our focus is working for women, children, and Mother Earth. We provide practical education and resources for underserved communities, predominantly indigenous, and the work is international. So my LLC has this company. We put all of these products together, and then everything that we sell goes back to the foundation. All of the liquid soaps, bar soaps, bath salts, they are handmade by Hopi Dene women here in Colorado. And then we also have CBD creamer and CBD hot chocolate. And then we have coconut CBD oil. This you can cook with, you can use it topically. And then this product here, it's a vitality elixir. I actually had elders in mind for it. Anyone can use it, but the reason why I say elders in mind is that we've got a focus of not only CBD, but we've got lion's mane, we've got turmeric, we've got pepper, ginger. It's a mixed bag. It's good for the brain, good for the body. And a lot of elders, what are we dealing with? Issues around grip. So it's a nice solid grip that you can get to. It's a vitality elixir.
So your website is?
It is www.hermanyvoices.org.
Right on. And then you have?
This is a raw extract oil.
Right on.
So I'm going to try out these guys' coffee cocoa.
I don't know, did you get the creamer or did you get the hot chocolate?
I think it was like possibly the hot chocolate.
Okay. Is it dark?
Yeah.
Okay, you took the hot chocolate.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, the hot chocolate.
And what's in this again?
All right, so we've got 1,000 milligrams of raw hemp extract. There's 250 milligrams of CBD in here. It's cocoa powder, little mix, tiny bit of sugar in there as well.
Oh, sugar. Gotta use stevia.
Tiny bit.
Or monk fruit.
Yeah, we can do monk fruit. Stevia, not so much. Yes. Yes, this is the first time we're releasing this.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
First time, y'all.
Yeah. So this is the trial run for everybody.
You guys have an Instagram?
We do.
What is it?
We definitely do.
So at Her Many Voices Foundation. Okay, guys, you got to get on there because it's pretty good, and you got to support indigenous peoples from different communities, I assume.
From all sorts of communities. Yeah, our work is international.
Okay, cool. And we're indigenous, so that's important. All right, thanks, guys. She looks like she wants to say something.
Yes, I'm Victoria Carrington Chavez, and you can find me at Wild and Lead, but also go to Her Many Voices.
Yes, I will use the microphone. Go to hermanyvoicesfoundation.org. So this April, I am partnering with Her Many Voices for Get Outside, reminding people to get outside, enjoy Mother Nature, and support Indigenous wisdom for modern times, like Her Many Voices is doing and like Alicia is doing.
Gotta have a hug. All right, guys, support these guys.
All right, we started getting some interviews. I just wanted to hit this up really quick. Support my people. This is been going out, I think, in Pine Ridge area for quite a while. There's actually a really good documentary, I think, on Hulu or Netflix, something Lakota Nation against the United States. It's more about the history and the land. But yeah.
You might want to make sure that you're with someone. You know, we really advise when you are still working with these, you are beginning to work with these medicines, have someone with you because you don't know. When we do ceremonies the night before, we do a meet your teacher, which is a microdose, so that you can have a little bit of an idea, your body gets an understanding, and you can go from there, because this is a real thing. Oh, and by the way, these medicines are intelligent. So you can usually take a pre-measured dose that you believe is a microdose, and I've taken it for 3 weeks, and then all of a sudden one day I take it and it does not act like a microdose. And here we are, and I have to go to work. I need to pick up the kids or whatever it is. Again, hybrids act a little bit differently. It's really a lot of listening and learning and knowing and taking advantage of the use of these medicines in our lives.
Something that lately that's been happening within various counterculture communities, cannabis, hemp festivals. This is a psychedelic
because I've never actually tested my
movement, psychedelic revolution. So there's a lot of talks, sharing about mushrooms, other psychedelics.
And last year I actually had cancer. So
that's what these people are talking about right now.
Because
even here at the Hemp Expo,
being diagnosed with
which is very important because, yes, I microdose. I've done psychedelics. I'm indigenous. It's part of my lifestyle.
It's not the end of the world, that this is just a cycle, and this is just another part of that cycle.
So, if you guys want to build homes, want to know about alternative materials, here's actually websites and companies that exist. People are either doing it. You can help to build or help building. Building directory. So this is cool. Check out this website. Bunch of other artists and apparels.
Cannabis Golf League, guys, check us out.
Cannabis what?
Cannabis Golf League.
Golf League?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we gotta stop here.
Hey guys, you guys know I'm here late, got you some stuff last minute, but you know, I see a bunch of booths, but these guys are like,
hey guys,
they got something to tell us. Hey, I'm with Evan and
Kristen.
So tell them what's going on.
What's up, guys? I'm Evan. I'm with the Cannabis Golf League. My business associate and I, we started this about 6 years ago. We do a lot of networking events around golf and cannabis. We also do other networking events that bring in the consumer and bring in everybody. We're brand ambassadors for Par Hopper Golf, so we got all our cool looking swag here, guys. So if there's anything you ever need, you can go to parhopper.com and use code CGL10. CGL10, and you can get a discount. We're also doing a Camp 420 event, and I'm going to let Kristen tell you all about that Camp 420 event.
So on 420, 2024, we are hosting a huge event. It is a 2-story barn party on 142 acres in Longmont. It is a private property. So we're gonna have the Magic Beans headlining. I'm not sure if you've heard about them. They just got off Jam Cruise and crushed it. And then we have Jason Huber, who is a half of Cherub. So Cherub is the Doses and Mimosas song. Everyone knows that guy. They're gonna come out and we're going to be hosting this massive headlining act. And then we're gonna have a bunch of cannabis involved people there. And we got a food truck, we got drinks, you can stay overnight, you can camp if you want on the 142 acre lakefront property. We got plenty of room for you. And if you guys sign up today, you get a chance to get a VIP ticket, which are going very, very, very quickly. The VIP ticket will pay for itself over and over and over again, if you know what I mean. And you're gonna get a free t-shirt. We also have a bus that's going to and from Denver. It's gonna leave at 2 p.m. RTD lot on Colorado Boulevard and I-70. And then we're gonna leave at midnight from the event and bring you back to your car. So you're gonna stay safe, you're gonna get fed, you're gonna party, you're gonna get some headlining music, and you have the option to camp. So we hope to see you there.
Nice. Website, Cannabis Golf League, and
CannabisGolfLeague.com, guys.
Cannabis Golf League.
And it's right here. Instagram's at Camp 420 Fest. You can get the tickets here, or you can go to CannabisGolfLeague.com. This is on 4/18. We got Old School Rap Battle. Cannabis Golf League's a sponsor, guys, so come on out. Tickets are right here. And that's Thursday evening.
4/18, 4/20.
Yes.
These two awesome folks.
Come party
You'll
with
see
us.
us there, guys.
Promoting hemp golfing. Come on. Get
Yes.
Yeah, you can't beat that, guys.
We got a bunch of contests too at
Yes.
the 420 event. So come participate and win some good stuff.
Are you straight out of hemp?
No.
No.
That's the next
I
year.
wish. The next thing is, you know, we do have hemp golf tees, but we're you know, we gotta get the manufacturing there so you can get some of this cool stuff in hemp.
Yes, we do.
All right, guys.
Harold, thanks.
At the end of the day, why we're all here and having these conversations and being able to bring that reciprocity and everything we're learning and the money that we're making back to those communities to support, to rebuild, to heal. Because that's part of the harm reduction aspect of it as well, is making sure that the communities that can and are being harmed by this movement aren't. Their needs are being met and taken care of, and their voices are being heard.
And Mary Jane Oatman.
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane, yeah.
All right, guys. I'm here with Mary Jane Oatman of Indigenous Cannabis Industry Association, and she can share a lot of what's going on.
Yeah, so Indigenous Cannabis Industry Association is a 501c6, and we were basically born out of the need to connect Indigenous communities around hemp and cannabis policy, education, technical assistance and training, and really to reclaim this plant entheogen for our community healing and economic development, and to tell the rest of the industry to slow down their green rush.
Nice. And you're from which tribe?
I'm a member of the Nez Perce tribe, which is a treaty tribe in the Pacific Northwest.
Nice. And so this is kind of getting everyone together in the whole like Native, First Nations community. I guess Canada's part of that community too.
Absolutely. We were actually inspired to start the work that we're doing in the lower 48 because when Canada passed their Cannabis Act, they left First Nations communities out. So they failed to meaningfully consult, government to government with the First Nations communities, and then left them out of federal reform. And so we decided to organize and unionize tribes in the United States to focus on the policy reform for descheduling of cannabis from the Controlled Substance Act, and then to also have a plan B if we get screwed over by the federal government, that we already have the infrastructure that exists since time immemorial for our communities to trade and broker commodities from one community to the other. And so cannabis and plant medicines have always been a part of that, and so we need to really work on getting our tribes empowered from this federal government, schism of a relationship as wards of the federal government, that we can liberate our economies and our own health with just embracing hemp and cannabis medicine.
So I assumed you just said it, hemp, so that includes CBDs, I would assume. And what do you think about Hawaii's whole thing that's going on there? I would assume they're indigenous too, the Kanakamolis. Yep. So they're trying to get it going there. I guess you guys are going to reach out to them once that happens and whatnot.
Oh, even earlier now. I mean, as I mentioned, lower 48, and I say that, and I realize that sometimes in the practices that we do or the advocacy is we've got these really strong powerhouse tribes in the United States. Big mega casino tribes, big enterprise engines. And it is our organization, we have to continue to strive to do more due diligence to represent Alaska Natives and the Native Hawaiians, and especially now with the housing crisis after the fires, on the islands, to be able to help their communities realize that they are in a position to say, this is not about permission, this is about notice.
Right on. So, I have so many ideas and thoughts about that. I think I met these people before.
Yeah.
The Lower Sioux Industrial Hemp.
Big fan.
I think they're one of the first families that grew hemp. I'm not sure if that's that family.
They're one of the first tribes that is building housing out of the hemp, and the first family that has really blazed those trails here have been a big part of, you know, a lot of spirit behind this work of like NOCO is Alex Whiteplume.
Right,
Alex
yeah, that's the
Whiteplume.
family. Yeah. I met them.
I had the honor of being able to interview Alex, and I was really expecting to see his daughter Rosebud here. She is a huge educator and advocate in this space.
I saw them at Standing Rock at the big camp. I actually got to hang out with them for a bit. So what's the website?
www.indigenouscannabis.org.
And I would assume Instagram is similar?
Instagram is the same, at Indigenous Cannabis, and LinkedIn. Check us out on LinkedIn as well.
It's a big business, y'all. You guys got to get involved. This is the future. All right. Well, thank you so much, Mary Jane. All right. So I just had a nice little conversation with this woman, Mary Jane, from Indigenous Association of Cannabis. I don't want to wreck the name, so it's all going to be part of the video. It's 30 minutes left. What do we got here? Some hip bikes. I don't know what's going on here. So supposedly these are e-bikes. Look at these guys. Harley Davidson. And then this one supposedly has hemp on it. I assume. What's the hemp parts? So the front. All right. So these are hemps. They look similar to those. So yeah, that's the next. Nice. And what's
Live wire dealer in Golden, Colorado.
Yep, so it's Avalanche Harley Davidson. And then we have a whole background on each of the bikes that we brought on today.
Oh, right on. Right on, girls. Thank you. The event's about over, but if you want some hemp shoes, I believe. Oh, yeah. Kicks. So this is still a constantly growing movement. Just so much is going on. It's like an every year kind of thing. Our Department of Agriculture, Texas A&M. Ooh, Texas A&M is focusing. That's cool. I'm from Texas. It's important that Texas jumps and gets on board. Canada Hemp Seed Company. Are you providing, I guess, hemp seeds for across the country? Yeah. Cool. Got to get into it, guys. Got this. Are you with us?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Oh, nice. All right, I'm here with Tantum, and this is Tatum, and I'm about to introduce. What's your name?
My name's Dan Matthews. Yep, hi there. My name's Dan Matthews. I'm from a small family business in Yorkshire, in England, called Tatum. We make decortication machinery and hemp processing machinery.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
So you guys are actually working on these?
Yep, this is our machine. This is in Canada here. We have another machine in Turkey. And we have 3 in the UK, which have a total of 50 years processing experience. So yeah, we can take this straw all the way through to 98% clean fibre subject to retting. And then on the other side of things, the secondary processing, we can do grow matting or insulation with our partners, all industrial products.
So you guys are working in the US now?
We have got a couple of people interested. That we're, this is our 3rd year back here at NOCO. So yeah, we're nearly there. Yeah, we're nearly there.
What's the website?
Yeah, tatum-uk.com.
Right on. So what does it take to do a startup in hemp? Like on this level?
On this level, well,
is there different sectors? You got the farming sector, and then
it's a big question, man. I think you need to know where you're going in the market. Okay, so you need to know if you're going into industrial products like this, or herd products like this, or if you're going into other end of textiles, or if you're going into CBD, for example. You need to know where you're going to go and what product you're going to make.
So each warehouse should be different related to different kind of product or industry related.
Yes, some crossover, but you can't just say you're going to do everything. You can't say I'm going to do insulation, hemp batteries, cars. You know, you've got to stick to the plan and do accessible products.
So there's still a diversity level of research and investment that will be involved in replacing anything with this natural product.
Yep.
All right. Cool, man. Thank you.
Yeah, pleasure. Thank you very much.
Oh, Instagram. You guys on Instagram?
We're not on Instagram, but you know, follow me on Instagram, Danny Matthews, DANNYMATTHEWS.
And you're like, people talk to you about how much it costs to do.
Please, yeah, just get in touch on the website or via my Instagram. We can chat. Yeah.
Walked up here with
Ryan from
Ryan.
Bridging All Gaps, Make American Hemp Again. We
And-
started here
Yes.
with Make American Hemp Again in 2018. Donate back to Feeding America per hat. The goal was always to make American-made hemp hats. So this is what we developed recently. It's American-made hemp denim hat by our company, B&G, Bridging All Gaps, established in 2017. They start like this, denim, and then we'll wash them, fade them, turn them into style one of one like this. We do full embroidery, full custom stitch work as well. This is how we grew up and working in the space for the last 7 years.
You guys, these guys do?
Worked in farming since 2018. Came up on the hemp farm, managed an 80-acre hemp farm. Got our oil and noticed a huge gap in the industry coming for CBD products. So we started developing pain lotions, tinctures. We moved up from 1,000 milligrams to 2,500 up to 5,000 milligram. Developed lavender creamed honey here. Great for sleep. Great to put down that CBD oil taste.
Won't get high.
You won't get high. And just development we've done.
And the website is so, and then what's this? United We Stand Divided We Fall.
Recent book we just did.
This is you. You're the author.
Right here. End of the gold standard. Start of the war on drugs. Beginning of OxyContin and the cotton development system. All in the 70s, and how those 50 years later are plaguing us today. As a veteran, I'm sure you'll see how this kind of relates to everything we're going to. Very hemp specific as well, and also about freedom and independence.
What's the main website?
bridgingallgaps.com. Check us out right here. Find everything you need. Book, CBD, hats. Instagram, Bridging All Gaps, NOCO CBD, Make American Hemp Again.
Alright guys, support these guys.
Catch
Yo,
us.
what's up, everyone? I'm here with Summer. Hey.
Hey there, coming at you.
Textiles LLC. I caught you on the tail end of the NOCO hemp. Tell me, really quick to the audience, like, what do you do? What do you represent?
So I'm Summer Star Haskey with Enviro Textiles. We are the leading hemp fabric manufacturers, developers, and suppliers. So we're supplying all the brands making awesome hemp products all over the world. We also do a promo line with basic t-shirts, hoodies, totes to make it easy for everyone to be able to get their hands on awesome hemp products, promote their brands, keep spreading the word, and having amazing hemp products. So here we are at NOCO 10. Being able to see even more new amazing innovations, foods, hard goods. It's of course closing time, so it's kind of a little bit sparse from where we were the last 3 days, but it's a very exciting time to be getting into industrial hemp in the USA.
So what do you see right now? It's 2024, election year. What do you see the next 4 years happening? Is there progress happening?
Lots of progress. There's some changes hopefully coming to the farm bill that's going to make hemp more accessible for farmers, as well as kind of isolating the different cannabinoids and industrial products. So it's not all confused and lumped into one big kind of slew of things. We're also seeing a lot of amazing hemp building materials and products that are coming on board with USA grown and produced hemp. So these are all things to be aware of, be out there looking for them and supporting them.
And it's still such an early time to invest, right? Still a growing
Absolutely.
industry.
Yeah, now is the time to get into this refound multi-industry industry.
And who's your mom?
My mother's Barbara Philippone. The Enviro Textiles is 23 years old, and this is her 7th hemp company in 40 years.
And she helped develop.
She helped develop industrial hemp fiber and fabrics all over the world into what you see today.
Nice. And so you guys on Instagram or website?
We are. You can follow us envirotextiles.com, Enviro Textiles, hemp specialist on Instagram, Facebook. You can check me out, Summer Star Enviro Hemp, and definitely keep up with what's going on out in the hemp world.
And you're going to run to be Department of Agriculture someday, the head?
I don't know if I'm going to be running for Department of Ag, but I definitely do talk and communicate with those people, consult on, you know, having the boots on the ground and really knowing what's needed and where we're at.
Nice. Well, thanks a lot, Summer.
Thank
Support
you, Cougar.
everything
One
that
love.
happens here.
Check 1, 2. All right, so this is what's going on. Looks like First Bank is pretty involved. They're involved in this. Having a deep understanding financial challenge. So do not talk to these guys, but you can look them up. First Citizens Bank. It's good to know. Actually, they were presenting the NOCO.
I was about to walk out doing my outros, then Summer dragged me to meet this bro. Be here with Ashley. You can tell me what you do, bro.
Yo, one love, much love. My name is Ashley Stallworth. I lead Biofiber Industries. We take plant-based materials like hemp and turn them into construction materials. Essentially, we're building healthier. Super technical.
Nice. What? You're based out of where?
Washington State.
Washington State. And what's your company?
It's called Biofiber Industries.
What's the website?
www.biofiberindustriescom.
Instagram?
Biofiberindustriescom. No, Biofiber Industries. Yeah.
So you're basically manufacturing. Is there any specialties in that?
There's specializations in the mix that we use because it's all materials that are regionally based. We use stuff like organic ash from Mount St. Helens. We also use some other really cool aggregates that we use from other plants in our field, including cannabis based. So we're trying to make it totally inclusive, include all fiber-based materials and ultimately create better materials for you and me.
Nice, man. That's awesome. So we've got to support two brothers. So yeah, check him out, and I guess like we'll just get more information and catch you at the next expo.
Yeah.
All right. One love.
Hey y'all, so thank you for watching this. For some reason the sound was lost. Again, this is NOCO in Estes Park in 2024. I will be attending the 2025 event, and just wanted to say, like, this is a very crucial time to still get involved with hemp industries, productions, all kinds of innovations that's happening. There's still plenty of market. It's still just a baby market in the United States, and it's crucial for you to go check out. So enjoy. Thank you for watching. All right, Estes Park. That is, I believe, Stanley. You can see right there, that's a Stanley Hotel where there's a movie made with Jack Nicholson, which for some reason I'm blank in my head. I know, it'll pop up on the screen here. This is Estes Park, beautiful lake. I don't know the name. Sorry guys, I haven't done my research. This is all on the fly. Productions, One Love TV here. They're visiting the NOCO Expo in Estes Park. What's up everyone? Yo, make hemp great again. And I'm here in Estes Park, and I wanted to say thank you for joining us, but I'd like to thank our unofficial sponsor of this video, which is Once Upon a Coconut. There's many websites. The website for this is onceuponacoconut.com, Once Upon a Coconut at Instagram. And Charlie Rocket, an influencer, speaker, philanthropist, ex hip-hop manager, tycoon, has been influencing for a few years, and he created something called a Dream Machine, which traveled the country, raised money, gave away to different people from victims of tornadoes, people losing stuff, people that were homeless, etc. Go to dreammachine.org I believe USA on Instagram. It'll pop up. All these sites will pop up on the screen. But check it out. This is really, I've not tried one and I'm about to. So give me a second. As I open, this will be my first drink of Once Upon a Coconut here in Estes Park, Colorado. Coconuts are sourced from Vietnam. Proceeds will be going to a lot of good causes that you can look on to the website. This is once upon a time a coconut walked to a beach and asked, "Where can I find someone with rough exterior but sweet on the inside?" Out the blue, a pineapple appeared from the ocean in slow motion, mind you, and they both lived happily ever after the end. So immune health, all natural, electrolytes, vegan, gluten-free, and non-GMO. Yeah, you can find it Once Upon a Coconut. It's actually at Sprouts across the country. So if you're at Sprouts, you can go in Sprouts, go buy cases and support. And yeah, One Love TV, unofficial sponsor of this video, is Once Upon a Coconut. We would like to be officially sponsored someday. But yeah, all right, much love. Ooh, good background. Stanley Hotel, right there. That's the spark. Yo, get your Once Upon a Coconut at Sprouts across the country, and check out Dream Factory USA, Charlie Rocket, and Once Upon a Coconut on IG.